When the tower was being built, it became so colossal it took workers a full 2 months to reach the top. They would set off with carts full of supplies, sometimes pulled by cattle to keep them fed on the long journey up. Many people, men and women, bankrupted themselves this way. Builders were promised generous salaries that would be kept in trust by the church for their return. However, between setting off and beginning their build work, they weren't earning money, sending both them and their families into debt. Once their loved ones had begun their work, many families tried to claim the earnings, as the builders had instructed them to do, but were told only the worker on the tower could withdraw them upon their return. Many workers spoke of staying on the tower longer than their contracted time in order to ensure the income for their families, believing it would make up for the time it would take to return home. They had no idea that as they laid bricks at the top of the world, the base of the tower, their loved ones sank into poverty. Due to the high death rate amongst the tower builders, it is estimated the church only ended up paying out 30% of the wages to the workers, as it was impossible for workers to be confirmed dead. There was no compensation for their families.
Hello?
Chris.
They put a phone in the tomb.
Apparently there's a fire pit too. Clearly someone had the same idea as me.
How are you holding up?
It's just bones, Chris. Walls and walls of bones. They stack the arms and legs up into neat rows with the skulls in the middle and on the top. Some of the skulls face you, some of them don't, and for some reason the ones that aren't looking at you are the more unsettling skulls, which is a sentence I never thought I'd have to say.
Wow. It says there were a lot of bodies in the tomb, but I didn't realise...
I've spent what feels like days trying to navigate a maze out of skeletons. The second worst thing is that I realised someone had to build this maze, and they built it with a sense of humour. Some of the skulls face the direction you're supposed to go. I came to a dead end. The skulls had been arranged on the wall into a giant X symbol. It's sickening. But someone had to build this, and I guess they had to do something to make the task less morbid.
That's the second worst thing?
The worst thing is, after I'd been walking the maze for so long, I stopped seeing the bones. I just saw walls. I stopped noticing the fact that I was surrounded by the remains of thousands of people who I guarantee did not want to be here.
Kiri, they've been dead for hundreds of years. I doubt they care much where they are
now. They died up here, Chris, building this stupid tower for a king who wanted the universe, and this was all the thanks they got. Taken apart, piece by piece, and stacked. They have to live here forever, on display.
Kiri, it's okay. Take a breath. Where are you now?
The maze came out on this little platform over a massive pit. There's a bridge going across it, and I think the exit's on the other side.
What's down the pit?
I figured you'd know.
The books didn't say anything about the maze of bones. I think there are still some unknowns about the tower.
I think it goes all the way down to the bottom. I didn't realise the tower was so hollow. It can't be. It's too big.
Do you have something you can throw down it?
I might. Hang on. A flare?
You brought a flare?
I guess so.
Where the hell did you get a flare from?
A climbing trip, maybe.
Maybe?
I don't know. Look, the point is I have a flare, okay?
Okay.
Then I guess you throw it down the pit.
Okay, 2 seconds.
What is it?
It's full of bones.
What?
The pit, it's full of bones. Oh, the tomb was so full, they just threw them into a pit.
Kiri.
I'm okay. Just caught off guard. I didn't think there could be more skeletons. I think I've had enough reality for one day.
Sounds like it. Kiri?
Yeah, I'm here. Just had a thought.
What?
The torches in the maze, they were lit. Like someone had been through here before me. Recently, too.
Kiri, I think you're over...
Chris? Chris? Chris?
What are you doing?
Chris? Is that...
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
What is this?
You shouldn't be here.
What?
You shouldn't be here.
I shouldn't be here?
You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be here.
Why?
What are you doing? You shouldn't be here. What are you doing? You shouldn't be here. What are you doing? You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be here.
Hello?
Kiri! Thank goodness! You're not dead!
No, I guess not.
Where are you now?
I'm in the tomb.
Oh.
What?
Nothing. Just something to do with wires being a bit faulty in there.
That would explain. Okay, I was on the phone and the call cut out.
Yes, that was me, sorry. When I start testing, all calls are cut off.
Okay. Can I ask you something?
Depends what it is, I suppose.
A couple of times something's tried to talk to me through the phone.
Something?
I know it sounds crazy, but it talks to me in my voice and Chris's voice, telling me that I shouldn't be here or wondering what I'm doing, but it's through the phone.
Okay.
I was hoping you'd say it's some sort of feedback effect or something.
I mean, it doesn't sound like a feedback effect.
Well, what do you think it could be, other than me losing my mind?
Kiri, there have been stories of ghosts or beings on the tower for as long as it's been here. A lot of people are buried in this tower. A lot of them unhappily so.
That neither explains what happened or makes me feel any better.
Maybe it is a feedback loop. I don't know. I'll have a check on the line when I run the test.
Hello?
Ike? Okay.
Thank you for listening to The Tower. The next episode will be released tomorrow. If you can't wait until then, you can download the whole series from tincanaudio.bandcamp.com. Or alternatively, you can support us on Patreon for extra content such as production notes and demos. Any money raised goes straight back into helping us tell more stories. Thank you for listening to The Tower.